What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. These are some battles from a patron of mine, the Bow Tiger, and he has a very impressive set here. And this is kind of a somewhat meta team, but he's rocking Waterfall Gyarados, which is a little bit different. And you see here, like right away in this video, Waterfall Gyarados showing where it shines against those fire types on the safe swap. And because it has part flying type, it actually only takes neutral damage from these grass attacks, so it can survive one frenzy plant just barely. Frenzy plants still do a ton of damage just because they're a ridiculous move. But yeah, thanks to Bro Tiger / the Bow Tiger for sending me these videos, one of my patrons. And let's get into these. Just doing some chip damage here against the Venusaur with Aqua Tail. Probably come in with Charizard. And Swampert comes in. Yeah, his opponent gives up switch too easily there. Probably should have thrown the Sludge Bomb, because that still does a lot of damage against the Charizard, and they would have gotten a shield, and then maybe could have caught something on the Swampert instead. But now he's in a pretty comfortable situation. Ooh, doesn't shield the Earthquake. That Earthquake does so much damage. I guess he assumed they were gonna bait. Frenzy Plant definitely KOs. And at this point, it's pretty much over because he can just let this Venusaur go. And he has two shields for the Charizard against the Venusaur. Fire beats grass. And, oh, he's only going for the Dragon Claw. He could have went for the overkill for the Blast Burn. But just goes for the Dragon Claw, and then one Fire Spin is enough to take out the Venusaur. He was being nice. He didn't want to blast and burn the Venusaur. Going into game number 2. He was told me he was experimenting with some different teams, and then he found some success with this one. Nice lead there. Opponent switches into the Togekiss, and Venusaur has a great matchup against Togekiss, so he's going to threaten it with a Sludge Bomb here. Yeah, I agree. And this is a cool thing with Gyarados, is you can actually farm down the Togekiss with Waterfall. This is not a good matchup against Snorlax. Snorlax just kind of out-tanks the Gyarados. It can eat these Aqua Tails no problem, and Body Slams will do a lot more damage against the Gyarados. Kind of similar to, like, I don't know, like Umbreon against some things in the Great League. Umbreon just out-tanks a lot of Pokemon, like Umbreon versus Skarmory. Umbreon just spams off those foul plays and out-tanks the Skarmory, so it's somewhat similar matchup here. He can just let his Gyarados go, though. And he still has two very healthy Pokemon in the back. Comes in with Charizard. It's tricky. Yeah, you want to get that Dragon Claw to avoid the Body Slam. He's not shielding. Bro Tiger doesn't like using shields. And he knows that Swampert is in the back, so he's I guess that makes sense. He's just taking the damage with his Charizard and just saving two shields for the Venusaur to make this a very comfortable victory. Venusaur is probably one of the hardest counters possible, other than like a Razor Leafer for Swampert. You do have to watch out for Sludge Wave and Earthquake, because like an Earthquake would have KO'd there. Because of Venusaur's poison typing, it's the ground attack hits for neutral. And because poison resists poison, Sludge Wave would also hit Venusaur for neutral. So like in shields down scenarios, Swampert can actually have some play there if it has like an energy advantage. Decides to switch against the Muck, which I agree with. Gyarados is a nice safe swap as well. There's not too much that's just gonna hard counter it. I guess electric types will just inflict a ton of damage. I'm gonna go for this Crunch and maybe try and get to an Aqua Tail. I'm not sure if he can get to one. It'll be close. Nope, just a little bit short. It was one Waterfall short. Probably no shield this, because the Venusaur is going to struggle anyway against the Muck, and it's just an Aqua Tail. Yeah, no point in baiting if you're the opponent. Also, the opponent's rocking the shiny red Gyarados. I was excited getting one on Community Day. Getting 1 or 10 or 25. Frenzy Plant takes out Gyarados, and in comes Escavalier, and this is bad news. At this point, I would probably just commit both shields to your Charizard here, because Charizard needs like no shields to beat Escavalier. And these Fire Spin does so much damage as a fast move that you can probably just go straight Dragon Claw here, because you're probably gonna get these shields anyway. Yeah, so great double bait, double Dragon Claw, and like a third Dragon Claw in this range is gonna take out the Muck anyway, plus the Fire Spin damage. So very nicely done. I like these plays here a lot. Takes out the Muck. Was gonna do some chip damage with the Venusaur. Makes sense. But his opponent surrenders before that happens. Heading into game number 4, I think. Game number 4. It's either 3 or 4. This is not a very good lead against Caesar, because everything's going to be resisted. Oh, and now he's in a bad matchup against Swampert. Let's see if he can pull out of this somehow. Is he going to shield? No, he's just going to let it go. It's always tough. Oh, it's a Surf. It's a Surf. Man, Hydro Cannon would have done more damage. Would have put it into like Mud Shot down range. But now he can get off this Dragon Claw too. And he's going to get this Swampert super low. And Swampert can't even farm down because Mud Shots are resisted. So now this is going to let him farm down with the Venusaur, unless he wants to farm down with Gyarados. Yeah, makes sense. Farm down with Venusaur. Oh, and it's a Chandelure. Oh my gosh. Oh no. His opponent reveals the Chandelure. And now he can just like double shield this Gyarados. These waterfalls do so much to the squishy Caesar. Yeah, is he just gonna waterfall it down and then like double Aqua Tail? Oh gosh. He's like capped out at 100 energy. He might get to 3 Aqua Tails. There's 1. Here's 2. And Chandelure is so glassy that it's definitely in like Frenzy Plant range probably. I guess we'll find out here, because this is going to be resisted, but Chandelure is super glassy. Yeah, Frenzy Plant is enough to take it out, even though it's resisted. Well played there. Very aggressive farm down on the Caesar. Chandelure had to shield those Aqua Tails. Aqua Tail's like kind of a weak move, but it probably would take out like at least 60% of the Chandelure. That's just my guess. This is a good matchup for Venusaur. So you can actually stay in that. Venusaur wins as long as they're on an even playing field. If Snorlax has an energy advantage, that flips the matchup, because Snorlax will slightly outpace Venusaur, versus on an even playing field, like 2 Frenzy Plants KO the Snorlax, and 3 Body Slams KO the Venusaur. So you get to that Frenzy Plant like slightly after the Body Slam, so you're gonna win that in even shielding scenarios. He kind of just sacked the Charizard. His opponent comes in with a Togekiss instead of the Snorlax. Snorlax has a much better matchup here. Like, they're both not great, but okay. And his opponent catches the Sludge Bomb, which is like, okay, nice, that's fine. Waterfall is nice because it really chunks away. I guess Dragon Breath chunks away too, but like each waterfall chunks away. Another Body Slam. He's gonna double shield, saving this Gyarados. Probably want to threaten the shield because Snorlax is gonna get to another Body Slam. Man, Bow Tiger, you love the aggressive farm downs, because a Body Slam plus like an Ancient Power might be enough. So this is very risky. Straight Aqua Tail, and maybe we'll see an immediate swap out right here. No. Oh, and now he's going for Crunch. Crunch is not the way to go. Fairy resist Crunch, or Fairy resist Dark. Okay, and now Venusaur is gonna go down. This is gonna be dang close. Oh, and he's not at a move. I don't know if he's gonna be able to. Oh my gosh, just short. Bro Tiger, If you had just gone for the Aqua Tail, I think you would have won that game. Super close. Thank you to my patron, Bro Tiger. Impressive 4-1 set in the Premier Cup. Thank you guys all for watching. If you want me to shoutcast your battles, send them. Google form link in the description. And like and subscribe as well if you enjoyed this content. Go follow me on Twitch so we can interact live and have some fun. You guys can watch me battle or also coach some of my coaching patrons. But with that said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.